Hello everyone, I'm Sparanda.
I'm Axel Ryman.
And welcome to the HellfireComms Livestream playthrough of Sea of Stars. I have been very excited to get to this. I am so excited to play this game. It was not my game of the year last year. I think I put this in either second or third place. It's a great game. I'm not trying to put it down or anything. It's an absolutely wonderful game. It's just there's a couple of things that hold it back, I feel, but enough about that. How are you today, Axel? How are you feeling about the whatever you've played of this game?
So far, I've been enjoying it. I'm only on the Vespertine, which is a few hours in, I would say, about maybe 5 or so. If you play with, slowly trying to do everything.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I don't remember if there's anything important in the options. We get to choose who will be the leader of the party. It doesn't really affect very much. In my previous save file, I chose Valere, who is the Moon Warrior. For this run, I'm going to choose Zale, the Sun Warrior, because he actually kind of became one of my favorite characters when I played before. So let's go with that, and we'll go ahead and get started here.
I kind of like the irony, because I also chose Valere.
Yeah, the idea of a lunar monk was really cool. And the Sun Blader, I think he's called, Sun Blader, Solar Blader, wasn't as interesting, but I kind of ended up liking him more as it went throughout. And we kind of get in media res for the start of our game here. The archivist is talking about the events of the game as we are playing through them, and I am not sure how much this connects to the other game from Sabotage Studios, The Messenger. I think this is meant to be a prequel many years in the past, in the same world as The Messenger. I have not played that one. It's a very different kind of game. It's more like Ninja Gaiden, the original Ninja Gaiden kind of thing, so it's sort of a difficult Metroidvania-ish platformer kind of thing, and that's just not really in my wheelhouse. So I've kind of avoided that one. This is a game that you can absolutely 100% enjoy without any knowledge of The Messenger, though. So I hope everyone watching enjoys the game as much as we will. It is very much, if you couldn't tell by the music and art style already, very much inspired by Chrono Trigger. They even have the composer, Yasunori Mitsuda, actually on the music as a guest composer for a lot of the music in this game, and it's absolutely great. I love the OST. Definitely tune in for the pre-streams when the music will be running during pre-streams like I usually do. To hear more of it, or just, watch the stream, because all the music's in the game itself.
Yeah, the music so far has been really good to listen to, although I haven't really grabbed any just to listen to on my own time, or even when I'm doing work, but I'm kind of waiting for those moments where it's oh, yep, I need this song on my playlist now.
Oh yeah. I opened up the OST on YouTube to grab them for the pre-stream, and the first song I clicked on was the title screen music, which was just the first thing that's on the OST, and I was like, if I didn't know better, this could be straight out of Chrono Trigger.
I said the same thing when I heard it.
It's just, it's just so reminiscent. It's sort of the same instrumentation, I think is a good way to put it.
Or even just style, even.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think Mitsuda-san is the main composer. I forget the guy's name. It's Eric Brown, I want to say, is the main composer, and Mitsuda-san is the guest composer, so I'm not sure how much influence he really had over everything, but we're actually starting our story a little bit beyond where the actual story begins. We're going to get a flashback here not too far in to sort of explain why we're here on this mountain trail and where we're going and what we're planning to do. But for now, the game is just kind of introducing things to us, and I think it's a pretty neat start.
Yeah, we need to go find the Elder Mist. Also, apparently we learned how to sew.
Yes, that was actually a big part of training to become a Solstice Warrior, because the scarves that they wear, the orange one for Zale and the blue one for Valere, are actually a big part of some of the abilities that they can do. I'm not sure, I don't remember how much their power comes from the scarf, or if it's symbolic or anything like that, but it was definitely a big part of the training that they had to go through.
Mm-hmm. Definitely some interesting training, and we're going to see that soon, so...
And, well, our two party members here are going to split up momentarily. Valere is going to the west, so we, as Zale, will be going to the right. I think you can choose to go to the left if you want to. The game will not stop you, if I recall correctly, but you're definitely meant to go in a different direction. But we're going to go ahead and get started with our first battle against a Wanderer, which, as we mentioned in the pre-stream, kind of reminds us of the Resident Evil 4 merchant.
Yeah, and I can definitely tell you, if you try to go to the left, because I even said to myself, but I want to go to the left, and tried, the game just stopped and said, no, I should go to the right.
Okay. So there are timed hits, much like Paper Mario or Mario and Luigi kind of thing, which is very fun. You can time your hits on attacking and defending. You also have techniques, special skills that you can use, much like Chrono Trigger, and even some combo techniques that you can use, which is also, again, like Chrono Trigger. So last time, like I said, I played as Valere, so I did not actually go this way. Once you complete the first path, you can actually go back and go around the second path, whichever path you did not go first, if you want to, just to fight more of the enemies and stuff like that. You might be noticing that I'm taking a lot of damage. I found this game to actually be a decent bit challenging.
Yeah, compared to like Chrono Trigger, where it's like you get a hit, you maybe lose 10% of your health. Here you lose like 30 to 40 in a single hit.
Yeah, my first playthrough was done with an item, an artifact that reduces all incoming damage by, I think, 20%. That I want to say you have from the start, and I might end up equipping that at some point. For now, I'm going to keep it, just normal damage, just to see how I do. I think I need to unroll this so that I get a new path. I think that just...
Yeah, you just looped around.
So I actually need to... Do I need to go back the other way? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you go back the other way now.
Okay, that's interesting. That this side is just the loop. There's more over there to be done, but we can't access it because we don't have the item needed to traverse over there yet.
Yeah, I think like Metroidvania, where you need a specific ability or item to progress.
Yeah, it does have that little bit of coming back with more powers kind of thing, which is sort of an RPG staple as well, I suppose. But more fights here, still pretty basic stuff.
What a lust slug.
Now you might notice that I am recovering something as I am doing normal attacks. You actually recover MP with your normal attacks, which is obviously used for your special attacks like the Sunball that I did earlier, which is Zale's first special attack, which fires, obviously, a Sunball. Valere's special attack is one of my favorites, the Moonerang, or Moonmerang. I forget how the pronunciation goes. Basically, it's a lot like some of the Mario and Luigi Bros attacks, where you're bouncing a projectile back and forth between you and the opponent. Actually really cool.
I kind of like to think of it like the super jump from Super Mario RPG, where you have to time the hit to actually reflect the projectile back over and over, because it could go on until you mess up, and it is so good when you get it successfully.
Oh, for sure. There's achievements for getting like a 25 hit combo or something as well. And yes, even on the Switch version, there are achievements. It's just kind of locked a little bit by story progression. Once you get a certain thing, there is a journal that has a list of achievements that you can access, which I will show off if I remember.
And going back to like the battles and how you were recovering MP, that's my reasoning as to why the damage is so high, because you can get MP back more easily, so healing is not that big a deal.
Well, at least at the start of the game, you don't have a whole lot in the way of healing. Zale gets a single target healing move pretty early on, but for group healing, you're going to be using items. Pretty much most of the game, really.
True.
Zale and Valere are sort of reminiscing about things that happened, which we're about to get the flashback for. And we're going to be introduced to my favorite character in the whole game.
Ah, the old man.
No.
Zale mentioned him. Brewgraves.
And we have the party as kids. Young Valere's cute. Cute kid. Here he is, Garl. Garl is best boy. He is my favorite character.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things about him.
Oh wow, really? That's concerning.
I'm kind of like just keeping it tempered. Like, I'm gonna decide for myself based on how the whole thing progresses. I do like him currently. Like, he's a useful party member.
Oh yeah, for sure. I guess I can understand. There are a lot of criticisms about this game. Some more warranted than others, I would say. But I think if you just kind of stop and enjoy the game instead of trying to analyze it, it turns out so much better. Like, objectively, there's a lot more problems than there probably should be, but it's just so enjoyable regardless of that. And I think that's the sign of a really good game.
Yeah, for sure. And just from like what I played, I can agree with one of the criticisms, and that criticism being it's very tropey. But does it detract from the game? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the game for what it is.
Yeah, for sure. It is pretty tropey, but I think that lends itself well to the story and the characters that they're going for. It's not meant to be super complex or anything, so
yeah.
We can't rest yet. I am going to save, though. Our tiny little party preview down there.
I like that they like made little sprites for that too.
Yeah, that's really cool. Sort of a hidden little cave at the bottom of the village that we probably weren't supposed to be going to.
So is this the hidden cave village?
Well, we probably were getting into trouble, I have to say.
They're kids. Kids always get in trouble.
Oh yes, and fully animated cutscenes, which don't really match with the retro art style. They're a little bit jarring, I have to say. They're pretty, but they're just a little bit jarring compared to the retro look.
I'll probably have to wait till like later ones, but so far I've actually enjoyed them.
Yeah, I mean, they're nice. Like I said, they're really pretty. They're really well done. Just the retro aesthetic with the, what would this be, 16-bit style graphics? Combined with the fully animated stuff really, I think, doesn't work that well. And so here we have Erlina and Brugavs. Sorry, there's only one R in his name. who are older Solstice Warriors, the teachers for Zale and Valere, or will be soon. And so Brugov's is the Lunar Warrior, and Erlina is the Solar Warrior, so that's where they're going to be learning their powers from.
I like how even the colors match.
Yeah, like they're all wearing, the solar ones are wearing red or orange, and the lunar ones are wearing blue.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have the headmaster, who has an amazing beard and mustache.
He clearly strokes it on his off time.
We're not quite in the academy just yet. They're not old enough to start learning the ways of the Solstice Warriors, which we, as viewers of this story, will learn more about shortly, and what that really means for our characters. Why would you want to go to the Forbidden Cavern?
You're really asking? Spar, it's a JRPG. If it says forbidden, you have to go to it.
Technically, this is not a JRPG because it's a Western studio, but I get what you mean.
Okay, Spar, it's an RPG. If it says forbidden, you have to go to it.
Yeah. And I mean, these are kids. They're curious. They're not really trying to get in trouble. They just think, we can handle it, kind of thing, or nothing bad will happen.
Exactly.
And this is Mooncradle, the starting village, which you can explore around and meet some NPCs. I don't think there's any items to grab because we are sort of in flashback mode, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you noticed at the start, I am playing on the Switch version, which means the load times are a little bit longer than I would probably like, but, everything else in the game runs really smoothly, so it's not that big of a deal.
Ironically, I did try this game out, like the demo for it on the Switch version, and it's like, oh, this is actually would be perfect for playing on the go.
Oh yeah. I basically never play in handheld mode with my Switch, but this is a game that I could definitely see doing that. It's actually, despite the fact that I don't usually play a handheld, whenever my mom's in the hospital, it's kind of my only option. So I actually did play a lot of, I think either this game or Xenoblade 2. When I was playing through that, I played in handheld mode. And Xenoblade 3 as well. There's, it's been quite a few times that my mom has been in the hospital, unfortunately, but right now things are good, so, not going to focus on that.
Yeah. As for me, doing those long flights all the way to the other side of the country to see my mother, yeah, I need something to entertain me.
Yeah, for sure. I was going to say, using sap from a tree called the Celestial Willow to make jam for a sandwich probably sounds like something you'll get in trouble for.
But Garl does have a point. You'll only get in trouble if you tell someone.
Or if you just get caught.
That too.
And the full moon is out, so Valere's lunar powers are a little bit stronger, and so this time, the way into the Forbidden Cavern actually opens. Well, the bell ringing is probably not great for trying to not get caught.
Okay, because of that Resident Evil 4 comparison we made earlier with the merchant, now all I can hear is, where's everyone going? Bingo? Because of the damn bell.
So the smart thing would have been to not do this at all. But the other smart thing would have been to go back and just take your lumps. They're not going to do that. These are kids. They are not going to do the logical thing.
They want to try to prove themselves like, oh yeah, they'll know that we're not afraid.
Once again, very Chrono Trigger inspired music. The way Garl is covering his head. Yeah, everything outside the village seems to be pretty dangerous, actually. I do want that treasure chest up there, though.
Oh, dang it, treasure. Treasure or life? Well, apparently death.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much of a choice in this one. Well, Valere, you might not have a choice. Garl, no! Oh god, that sprite.
Yeah. When I saw that, my first thought was, oh, he really got it.
Oh yeah, this was the point I was like, oh man, this game is serious.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, they got deleted.
Lavos, was that you?
Yeah, they're not even worried about themselves right now.
That's good.
Yeah, so you could take the pain away, but unfortunately, I don't think there's a lot that can be done to save his eye.
Hmm. You could even see like the tears running down his face.
Yeah. And their punishment is basically, alright, you want to start the training? Let's go. I guess there's a reason the cavern was forbidden.
Oh, there was. Fortunately, Garl got an eyeful of why.
Yeah. I don't think we learn anything about Garl's family, actually.
Good point. At least, well, maybe later on, but for now, yeah, definitely nothing I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Garl, I think it's going to be a bit longer than a week. Their training is going to take about 10 years.
10 years later.
Basically, yeah. I like that the headmaster is not trying to be sort of vindictive about this, because he could just, be like, this is your own fault.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't ready kind of thing, but he's actually sort of apologetic about this whole thing.
Very caring, actually, which is pretty good from, like, the trainer/leader/headmaster type.
Yeah. But, like, also willing to, put his foot down to get stuff done and get the lesson across.
Oh my god, he's just the RPG version of Dumbledore.
Let's not go there.
Okay.
Alright. Away we go. The academy is in the sky. I guess it makes sense for learning powers connected to the sun and moon. Being closer to them might help.
For sure.
Zenith Academy. That's not entirely true. The thing that Headmaster just said.
Oh, becoming Solstice Warriors the true thing?
Yeah, well, he said, here we'll learn everything we need to know. And that's just not true at all. Because of a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, going up even further. And up even further than that, I guess.
Yeah, gotta get into the sky.
We gotta get a good look at the island.
This is giving me Zale vibes from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, it is a little bit of that. The fact that they were able to access their magic this early is an impressive thing.
Mm-hmm.
That, as far as they know, should not be possible.
For sure. It's like that generic anime trope where it's like, oh yeah, kid who's like 5 years old discovers his inner power. 10 years later, somehow he's like becoming on god level or something.
Yeah. Training and studying, but most importantly, sewing.
Sewing? I like how he doesn't even try to hide it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is boring.
no, it's definitely boring, but it's very important. Yes, the enchanted fabric. That's our first mention of the Flashmancer. Outside of the archivist at the beginning, at least.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, you hear, like, all the different types of mancers, like Pyromancer, Cryomancer, Necromancer, but then I hear Fleshmancer, and it's like, that sounds creepy.
Uh-huh, yep.
Disgusting.
It's not just sewing. There's definitely more to it than just that, but that will be a big part of what they have to go through for the next however many years. Yes, Headmaster's office is off limits. You can actually enter it later in the game, and there's a couple secrets there.
Yeah, that part I kind of figured.
Yeah. Alright, I wonder if we can check out the training room real quick.
We can.
Be careful not to fall, though. That's a long way down. Oh, who are you? Oh, I guess you just kind of help around the academy then.
Yeah, just a cleaning lady.
Alright, well, this is where we'll be doing our training. Let's head back and go check out our bedrooms, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can read the books that are on the shelves, maybe, but obviously nothing important.
I think it just, like, gives a brief description as to, like, what kind of books they are.
Right, yeah.
The RPG player in me was like, okay, check everything, find treasure, something.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Garl is unfortunately no longer in our party. Since we chose Zale, I actually need to go over here to the solar beds rather than the lunar bed. If you had picked Valere, you would have to go to the beds on the left side of the room. The first time I played, I think I picked the wrong one because I didn't know better.
Yeah, like if you try to check the bed for the other side, like in this case with Zale, if you check the left side, it'll just say, oh, or Valere would probably interrupt saying, oh, like this is my bed, we should find yours.
Yeah. Okay, so first day of training, we actually get the cool teachers, I guess. Yep, training weapons, makes sense. Now, Valere receiving a staff might make you think that she's a mage, but no, as I mentioned before, she's a monk. She uses it like a bow staff. Not like a casting magic staff.
Yeah, technically they're both mages when you think about it.
They both use magic and physical attacks, and Zale being the default healer is actually a great sort of subversion of the, women have to be the healers trope that a lot of RPGs go for.
Yeah, for sure. I like how the sprite just kind of teleports.
Yeah, as tropey as this game is, it does a lot to subvert some of the more obnoxious ones like that, which I think is nice. And I think in terms of the way the story goes, there are definitely some twists and turns that I don't think you'll see coming whenever you get to them. I am excited to hear your thoughts about stuff whenever we get to them. And no, you cannot actually read the books that are over there.
Well, not those ones. I think in the bedrooms.
Ah, okay. This is what I get for not reading. It's tough for me to read and talk at the same time when doing things like this.
Read and talk? I struggle just doing one of them.
Yeah, for real. I really like the relationship that Zale and Valere have. They're almost like not quite rivals, but definitely like best friends. But there's never, I'm going to go ahead and say this, there's never any romantic touch to anything. There is no forced romance in this game, which I think is great. It really never needed it.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, it's not a story that needs any kind of romance, so it's actually great that they decided not to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonder what that's about. Well, time to get to the sewing, I guess.
Ah, boy. Here we go.
Sewing minigame, let's go!
Have you tried a moon? And Zale could make a sun.
Well, I'm bored.
And of course, if you play as a Valere, she'll be the one that's bored.
Yeah. So, I don't actually know what we're meant to do here, other than just sort of explore around. Let's check out some of the books.
Just a bunch of old books.
Just a bunch of old books indeed. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Let's try to head outside, I guess.
And then we find an old checkbook.
And this is our first mention of the Dwellers, which is sort of our main milestones for the game, I guess.
The Great Eagle.
Yeah, not really sure what that's about. Also, we are learning a bit about Zale and Valere. If they were brought here almost like a stork delivering a baby, then obviously their parents probably wouldn't be here.
Hmm. Headmaster Angie.
Yeah, some bad things have been happening in this world that we really don't have the full explanation of just yet.
Someone get him a Snickers.
And so they trained and they sewed for days, and then for months.
And then months became years.
The magic is starting to take shape.
Yeah, now the headmaster is pretty much doing all the teachings for them.
Yeah, Erlina and Burgovs are off on whatever mission they were sent on. That sounds bad.
Man, the last time I had to deal with a World Eater, the world got destroyed.
Yeah, at least we don't have to deal with time eaters.
Or dream devourers. So, Moraine is pretty much explaining how the solar eclipse is the best time for us to strike, hence why we're the Solstice Warriors.
Yes, the total eclipse, which I think can be either a solar or lunar eclipse. And somehow it increases the power of both sun and moon warriors. It's just a special time. Constant vigilance. Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that, Zale.
He knows too much. Good thing that we have a conveniently placed cliff over here.
I was gonna say.
What time is it? It's time to get out of bed, stupid.
Just kind of warp out of bed. I wonder if Erlina and Burgovs are back.
I mean, we did hear a voice, so that must be them, right?
Oh? Garl, best boy.
I like how they just worked on a portrait of him writing a letter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sprite work and the portraits are great.
Hmm. Also, I can't agree with him being best boy, because who else makes cookies for us?
Aw.
Hmm.
Garl is the best. Oh, to sit at the top of a mountain and eat cookies that your friend made. Jam cookies. Made from a magic tree.
I wonder how those actually taste. But who took the last cookie from the cookie jar?
Just gotta keep at it. And so they trained and they sewed for years. And then some more. Till one day.
I do like how Zale starts doing one-handed push-ups.
Mm-hmm, yeah. They did it.
She did it!
Yep, him as well.
He did it!
Alright. Alright, Headmaster, we did the thing. We can go fight the big boss now, right? Definitely ready.
Yeah, totally. The tingling of magic has been increasing in the air recently. Are you sure it was magic and not something that you should see a doctor about?
Oh, it's actually Erlina and Brugos this time, and they don't look any different.
Tutorial time!
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Nope, I already went through this once.
And if you ever forget, the game provides a how to play section.
Right. Which is actually worth reading, because I think I learned a couple things about how the combat works that I didn't really get just by playing when I read through a couple things. So I think it's always worth checking out those things, because you never know.
Yeah.
Blade Dancer. Seems like Valere's a little nervous. A battle monk.
Heard she's the staff because, it won't break no matter how hard I strike. Sounds like it's gonna break at some point.
There's an even higher level?
Either that or it just floats up to the sky.
Huh.
So that they could do this.
Just casually handing out some tomato sandwiches.
Whee!
All the way down.
Sploosh.
Alright, well, this is our final test to become Solstice Warriors. Let's go check this ladder over here.
Yeah, this is pretty much the tutorial dungeon to make sure that you actually know what you're doing. And a good music track, too.
Oh, yeah. I like how the cookie jar is a key item, though. Yep, if you hit an enemy from behind like that, get a bit of preemptive damage, which is pretty nice.
And later on, it even becomes something more.
Yep, I was a little early on that card. There we are. Their attack's a little bit slower than I thought. Let's go with Crescent Arc. Nice little AoE attack there.
Very nice.
This is the only RPG I've ever played that has basically a perfect level curve. I never felt like I was underleveled, I never felt like I was overleveled. Granted, again, I did play with that artifact I mentioned that lowers the damage some. So maybe that's part of why I felt that way, and this might feel different if I don't end up using that.
And I do like the leveling system in this game, because it's like, characters don't have individual EXP, it's a party-wide. Yeah, which is really good.
And it's like the, it's a lot like the Mario and Luigi level up system, where you get default stat increases, and then you have a sort of roulette that you have to play to choose an extra bonus on each level up as well. And each character gets one of those. So you can sort of specialize.
So a little bit earlier on that sunball there.
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not doing it too late. And I forgot how many tiers up it can go.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like my first time like using that skill, it's like, okay, hold A, okay. Oh, it goes down. Okay, so it's one of those types. Which actually, since you mentioned like the relic stuff, how you use the damage taken one, the one I'm using is the timed hits one, because it's good to have an indicator when you get a perfect timed hit.
See, I can actually... I can't do anything with relics just yet. Actually, it's not a thing. I think it opens up probably when we get back to current time and get out of the flashback.
Mm-hmm. This guy is word.
Oh, nice. We get healed at the start. I didn't actually know that. It's probably a good thing I didn't use any healing items. There we go. Well, unfortunately, it's Valere's turn, so can't do anything to that sun damage. So let's just attack normally. I guess I could have done Moonerang.
Now you can use Sunball.
There we are. Yeah, 36 damage. Pretty good.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to become weak to moon. To lunar damage before I try to use Moonerang. A little early on that. Yeah, there we go. And now we do Moonerang, and hopefully we do really well. Hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah. I actually did get the achievement, and I got it on the second boss.
Oh, nice. Alright, so this is an introduction to boss and sometimes normal enemies. Special attacks you have to hit with the icons that the game tells you to, which in this case is 1 smashing and 2 slashing, which is good, and I have 3 turns to do that, shown by the stopwatch icon with a 3. So I can hit the 2 swords with Zale, and it doesn't matter because I won't beat the boss anyway.
Yeah, but hitting all those will just stop the attack completely.
Yep, I guess I got enough damage from the Sunball and the Moonerang that it just kind of jumped past them. I want to increase Zale's MP because he starts off lower than Valere. On the other hand, I want to increase Valere's physical attack.
I think for me, like, another reason why I've noticed, I'm taking so much damage, I keep going glass cannon. Like, okay, give me physical attack, give me magic attack, give me mana.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, that was pretty nicely done, I would say. If I could say so myself. Yes, we still have more to learn, just not here at the Academy.
Yeah, we must learn how to use magic without using magic.
Which, if you saw the pre-stream and the volume test, you might have a little bit of an inkling as to what that entails. I didn't quite show it off, but it was sort of there in the background.
Yeah. Honestly, using magic without using magic sounds like cooking without using cooking.
Yeah, I don't see Garl anywhere. Yes, they were delivered on the summer and winter solstices.
Considering the look of that tree, I would not be surprised if that's where the Celestial Willow is.
Probably. Just, it does look very magic. I like this music.
Yeah.
Erlena's not for the pandering here.
And Brugav's is like, just let him have fun.
There's definitely something going on with those two. Fingers and toes, yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna cross my eyes and... Oh, okay, never mind. That's a bad idea.
Luana being the deity of the moon, and Solon being the deity of the sun.
More tomato clubs.
Yep, more tomato clubs. Ah, here's our relics. One of them makes the game easier by reducing damage input, like I said, and the other one is the one Axel mentioned that makes your timing a bit easier. It has a little on-screen flare to show when you get the timing right, so that you can practice.
Yeah, a little rainbow star will pop out.
I actually found it more distracting than anything else, though I mean, I guess it is good for figuring out the timing.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't really help tell you if you're too fast or too slow. Usually you just got to go by the visual timing for that one, but finding out when you get it right can be helpful.
For sure. Because I know with the Super Mario RPG Remake, I think they adjusted timings for it, but they also gave like clear indicators when you got like a perfect block and a perfect timed hit. So like them giving the indicators like, oh, like you got the timed hit, but you did it too early or too slow, was like a good way to find a way, like how to figure out when's the perfect time for it, and then like you get a perfect timing indicator too.
Yeah, like so you can hit it, but not perfectly, so you get like a half bonus or something if that's how it goes.
Probably not half, but something similar. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're sort of approaching back to current time. We're almost done with the flashback now. Alright, time to go through the Forbidden Cavern for real this time.
Yay! Just keep an eye out for... Wait.
It's too bad those same enemies aren't here. Like to get revenge for Garl.
Well, they were murdered, so...
Oh yeah, I guess so, that's true.
You can get these ones, though.
Let's go hit this one so we stop its special attack. Oh, these guys attack a little faster than the other ones we were fighting. See if we can take both of them out in one hit. Not quite.
Yeah, the other one should die in one hit.
Yeah. It's good now.
Loot!
Yeah. Tomato and a cabbage. Looks like we can't do anything over there just yet.
I was about to say, I thought that was lettuce for a sec.
Ah, I see. Yeah, it's been long enough since I've gone through this that I don't remember everything perfectly. So a lot of this is going to be me figuring out how to do some of these puzzles.
I might be able to help with the remembering aspect.
Alright, so Zale has less health, so let's give him the Adventurer's Vest.
I pretty much went with the Kingdom Hearts mentality of all for Sora, only in this case it was all for Valere.
Well, you do have to kind of keep your whole party set up. You can't really focus on one.
Oh yeah. Maybe we should show off the combo.
Oh, we do have a combo. I kind of forgot we had that. So yes. Alright, and both of them attack at once. And both of them regenerate HP as if it were normal attacks.
MP.
MP, right. Sorry.
We wish we could recover HP with that.
Yeah.
And of course, because it's both of them attacking, it's considered a blade and a blunt attack too.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna use one of these tomato clubs. It is a game where trying to use your healing proactively is a good idea.
Yeah.
Don't wait until it's too late. Okay, so that lever releases the lock on the thing.
Yep.
Alright, and so now we need to release it so that we can use the key we just got.
Exactly. Wait, crap, this is Kingdom Hearts all over again.
Free food.
And that's a party heal.
Ah, okay.
Really good combo skill for healing.
Yep, and a slightly hidden chest there with some stuff to sell. Definitely keep an eye out for those, because they love to hide their chests in corners and stuff like that. Leeching Thorn.
Yeah, I've noticed that this game likes to have like those little hidden treasure chests or just hidden rewards. And I like it, but at the same time, it's like if I wasn't aware of this, I would have missed it.
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah, for sure. That accessory that I just equipped on Valere is one that I'm pretty sure I kept for most of the game. Being able to heal from normal attacks is kind of nuts.
For sure.
Alright, so I stopped his attack. I'm not going to be able to stop the other one because I can't do both elements, both types in a single attack until I fill up that combo meter. That's just above the health bars in the bottom left corner there. Let's see how much I get out of a Moonerang. Now, this does hit multiple enemies, so it's going to bounce between all of them. Which can be a little bit disconcerting when it gets faster like that.
Yeah, it could definitely get confusing.
Alright, take that one out. I probably could have attacked them in the opposite order. But that's okay.
Yeah, if they're dead, that's all that matters.
Pick that up, and let's use another tomato club. Valere can heal off normal attacks, but it is a little bit slower than just using an item.
It is. Then again, my child RPG player is kicking in where I'm just not using items as much as I should be.
Oh, yeah.
So I just keep using like my MP, and it's like, oh, well, I'll just use normal attacks, build it back up. Oh, hey, I have to heal again.
Yeah, because, again, Zale does have that heal you can use. I did not realize that there was a camp here.
Wait, you did?
So that's a waste of a tomato club.
To be fair, we didn't know if there was another enemy in front of us.
Right. That's a thing that RPGs tend to do a lot, is like, you have a chance to heal, but there's a free heal just ahead, regardless.
Speaking of what's ahead, boss fight!
Yes, this is our first real boss. The training dummy did not really count. And this thing is majorly disgusting.
It's a worm. Although, when I was first playing this fight, my first thought is, this looks like Discount Lavos.
Oh, yeah, it does a bit. Those things we were fighting a minute ago were shooting spines that were a lot like Lavos as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the nice thing is that you can swap over to Valere. you don't have to use the person whose turn it is right away, as long as your other party members are still available. So I'm going to swap to Valere here.
You can kind of think of it like a round system where every round, every party member and enemy has a turn. So when you use your turn in that round is up. So you have to complete the round, and then you can do whatever order you want.
Right. And it shows who's being attacked because the target will jump back a bit. You saw Valere jump back a bit before the goop was fired at her. I'm going to hold on to that combo in case a thing pops up that requires the smashing and sword to break, just to be safe. And you notice there's 3 little blips to fill up, so as long as I don't let it overcap all 3.
Alternatively, you can always use it for mending light.
Yeah, this is true too. I think I'll use healing light. I think the timing for that one is when the light gets to the top of its arc there.
Ooh.
Alright.
I do kind of hate it how, like, some attacks are multiple timed hits, because it can be very confusing.
Right, yeah. I didn't do the double hit on that one.
Yeah.
I missed the timing on the first hit. I wasn't sure if there was more of a wind-up to it. Gonna heal Zale. And let's see what we can do with a moon ring. Alright, pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have enough MP to use another moon ring.
Darn it!
I have messed up.
We have misplayed the situation.
I think my best option is probably healing up. Because I don't know how much damage this special attack is going to do. Have some soup. Oh, he summons things. Okay. Alright, well that's not too bad.
Yeah, they're easy to kill. And Sunball and Moonlight Arc, I think it is, for Valere, can also hit the boss and the little ones.
Ah, okay. Let's go ahead and use a Sunball.
Damn, this thing is weak to Sunny D.
Okay, so this is where we want to use Solstice Strike.
Perfect.
There we are!
Woo!
First major boss defeated.
And the future has been changed. Wait, wrong game.
Alright, I wonder if there's anything back here. There is. 60 gold. And another adventurer's vest. Let's go ahead and equip that.
Admittedly, we would have loved to have that before the boss fight, but we'll take it.
Yeah, well, not like we could have gotten past the thing to get to it.
Yeah.
Let's come down here and open the bridge. Now we can go back much faster.
Nice.
Ah, okay.
Meanwhile, at the Council of Evil...
For real, though. Alright. Time to go fishing.
Yay!
So there is a fishing minigame, and it's not required and not important, but it is moderately fun. I'm going to sell the shiny pearl that I picked up.
Also, merchant.
Yeah, buy some new weapons, I think. And you can sell the old ones right away. Don't think there's much point in grabbing anything else. But let's see if we can do some fishing. So basically, the point of fishing is you cast, and when you press the A button, it will stop the line. And that's how far it will end up going. And then once the fish is hooked on, you want to keep it in this lighter blue path as you reel it in. And when you catch a fish, you can either turn it into materials for cooking or release it back into the pond.
But why would you release it?
I'm not really sure.
Like, if there's, like, no reason to, then I don't see why I would not fillet it.
That's enough for now.
I am kind of embarrassed to admit this, but it did take me a lot of tries to realize, oh, there's a light that I'm supposed to keep the fish in. That's why my line keeps breaking.
Yeah, it definitely took me a minute to figure out the casting part of it. That you have to press the A button to stop it, instead of just letting it go all the way. Gee, I wonder what's over here.
What's a Solstice Shrine, Spar? It says it on the map.
Yeah, but what is this thing? Huh, well, I guess we can't do anything here, but I will save.
I also want to say, like, you look at this world map, tell me this is not Chrono Trigger inspired.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's only one issue I have with it, and that's the slow movement.
It is a little slow, but it gets better, I'll say.
I mean, I have a feeling it would.
Yeah. And now we have gotten back to the point we were at before, the mountain trail.
We made it to the mountain trail. Again.
Yep. Fortunately, I don't think we have to play through this section again. No, it just kind of fades out. Well, good news, Valere. We do get a chance to go back to Moon Cradle eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? Ask, and ye shall receive.
Oh, Garl, you're a sight for sore. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, this theme, though. This is great.
It is a good cheery theme.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Yeah, but we went through the training and you didn't. That's, yeah, it's kind of rough, man.
Yeah.
Like, he looks a bit fat, I'll say. He looks a bit tubby, but man's built. Warrior cook.
Warrior cook.
Yeah, I mean, he should at least come with us just to cook us the food, because those tomato sandwiches are only going to go so far.
Yeah, like, we need protein. Granted, we did just catch some, so...
I don't want to have to go catch a fish every time we want to eat, either.
But that's what you do when you live off the land.
Yeah, but...
See, you can't argue that logic.
No. Yeah, I love it. I love RPG parties where the people are just friends. Like, just best friends. Like, there's no drama or anything. There's no forced romance. There's no begrudging respect. These are just people that love each other platonically. And that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Zale could probably start a fire with his powers.
That's true. And Valere can... chop down trees.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, they both probably could. Valere's probably more built for it since she's the warrior monk. She's got more power behind her strikes. Zale's
Exactly.
The more agile one.
Mm-hmm. He wants to taste everything.
I don't know how you feel about that. There's a lot of things in the world that you can taste that aren't great, buddy.
I was going to make a joke that if he wasn't as tanky as he was, he'd be eating dirt a lot.
He's not a dragoon, though.
You have a really good point there. Like, even though she uses a staff, a spear would not be out of place for Valere, so she could be a dragoon, except she'd actually be useful.
So, we also have foraging for materials, much like the fishing. Just anything you see that's glowing, you can basically pick up materials, like berries, to make jam. Ah, you have to hold the button. It does say hold over there in the corner. That's my bad.
Spar, we're RPG players. We don't really read.
It's actually really impressive how much their relationship really stayed the same after all this time. After 10 years of not seeing each other, they're still just best buds. Like nothing ever changed. And I've had some friends that were like that I went a long time without seeing, and then, when you see them again or talk to them online, it goes back to, like nothing ever happened, like time never passed. And
Yeah.
I really hope everyone has someone like that they can just, be happy to spend time with, really.
For sure. Garl is just that optimistic, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so Garl's attacks with his shield / pot lid, I guess, also do the same type of damage as Valere's staff, the smashing or the hammer style there.
I just consider it blunt.
Blunt I think is the word that I'm looking for, yeah. I can't take out both of these. I think if you only take out some of the icons, it lowers the power of the attack that ends up coming out, though.
Yeah, it does, which is... It's better than having to deal with a full-powered attack.
Right. That power indicator there above the icons.
There we go, and with the timed hit, you just reduce that damage heavily.
Nice. Alright, let's go over and grab this thing. An abacus. Is that an equip item? Yes. Yeah, cool. I'll equip that. That's nice to have.
It is nice to have.
I don't think we've talked about it much, but man, this game is gorgeous. It's just absolutely stunning.
I do love the details. I do love the sprite work. Obviously, anyone who knows me knows I like to play mobile games, and a couple of mobile games I played, they have like those, if you watch these ads, you get rewards. So I just put one on randomly, and all of a sudden I get advertised a pixel art game, and it's like, damn it, now I want to try it.
Okay.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yep, don't have enough MP because I used that crescent attack a moment ago, so I guess I'm gonna have to hit this one.
Yeah, just gonna have to stop one completely.
Yep, I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Alright.
Ram for tough.
Yep. So, Garl's abilities, he can throw enemies around, and he can also heal, which I don't know if there's any timing on that one, because I never figured out any timing for the Nourish skill. But Hurl is actually pretty funny.
For the Nourish skill, it's when he pulls the tomato out.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
I haven't gotten it, but that's what I've read. Because I was like, does this thing have a timed hit or something? And if it does, where the hell is it?
Alright, really good. Yeah, these guys are weak to sun damage and probably the lunar damage as well.
I will also say that Nourish is a really great skill.
Yeah, it's actually really strong healing. It does say medium heal.
Yeah, like right now, it's actually a full heal for whoever gets it.
go down here and grab some items. Tomatoes and peppers. Or maybe those were just two different kinds of peppers. I don't know.
I do like how like they give you the steps, but you could just be like, nah, I'll jump.
Ah.
Good thing the game doesn't let you go on those before they fall.
Yeah.
Although, it would be funny if there was like a hidden secret for doing so.
I didn't quite make it to the early hit for these guys. Unfortunately, I don't have enough MP to use Sunball.
Thinking about it, this is like one of the things I kind of dislike from the game, because it's like, oh, if your MP is full, you should probably use like a skill, otherwise it's a waste. And then you get a moment like this.
Yeah, because you don't want to overcap your MP, but also you don't want to use it and end up needing it later on.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Yep, I guess that was the timing. I kind of hit the button 3 times to make sure I got it.
Yeah, because normally it's a tomato, but you got a sandwich.
Oh yeah. Zale kind of tried to block there, but...
I do like that little detail where the characters will move out of the way, but that seems to be a little bit of a miss.
Yeah, sometimes they kind of move in the way Valere will try to jump into place when using Moonerang will sometimes put her in a more annoying spot to try to use it, which makes timing the hits a little tougher. Let's see, what's my HP like? Pretty good for now. And there's a camp right here.
Oh, perfect. I was gonna say, yeah, there's like no boss fight coming up. At least not anytime soon.
They're fairly generous with the rest spots, if I recall correctly. They're not too far spread out.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think I have anything I can sell other than just food items. I do want to check if you have anything to buy. Could grab another Adventurer's Vest, but I think Garl's honestly fine because he's got more HP than the other two. Oh, nice. I'm really glad that enemy just kind of stayed turned around. Huh. Alright, good.
Well, that made things easier.
Yeah, that was basically perfect. Can actually jump down here into the misty area, and you should because there's a chest right here.
Exactly.
With a cooking recipe.
I think that one restores MP, which is the one I've been spamming, even though I don't actually use them. Like I said, childhood JRPG me just never used items.
Right. Since this guy doesn't have a special attack going, I'll just do normal attacks for now. Because he's going to do this. 2 hits with Garl. What's his HP at? 16?
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that much damage.
Yeah, you might need to do a crescent arc.
Yeah, I don't think I do 16 with a normal hit just yet. Level up.
Nice.
Alright, let's give... Plus 8 HP. Yeah, that sounds really nice, actually.
I want to say that the upgrades are always the same amount.
Yeah, because +8 here as well.
Yeah.
Magic attack would increase Crescent Arc and Moonerang, I'm pretty sure. Unless Crescent Arc uses physical attack. I don't actually know how all of that works. But I think +2 magic attack is a really great option here.
That is a really good question, actually.
I don't know if magic attack affects hurl. I want to guess that Scales always use the magic attack stat. Because Garl doesn't really get magic attacks, so it wouldn't make any sense for him to have a magic attack stat, if that weren't the case.
Yeah.
You know what? Super tanky. Let's go.
Well, I mean, the magic attack can affect the heal.
This is true, but, like, it's a full heal right now anyway.
Yeah.
So, not that big of a deal.
But later on...
Right. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Okay.
2 blunt and a sword.
I can't remember what the special attack of the Wanderers was. I know the big guy is the ram attack.
I want to say the Wanderer is a thunder?
That's right, it's thunder. So ram is definitely the more threatening here.
And thunder is easier to block, at least for me it is.
Right, yeah. I missed both of those timings. Oh, I missed that too. Wow.
Ooh.
I think let's hit this guy.
Yeah, get rid of him.
I was expecting that to do a little more damage. Take this guy out.
Perfect.
I shouldn't need to worry about those icons, because... Oh, I should time my hit still, though.
Yeah, you should.
Alright, there we go. Alright, we're not too bad so far. A little bit rough. That was me not paying attention to what I was doing because I was talking at the same time. Let's see, is there something in here to grab?
I don't think there is. At least not from what I remember.
Yeah, it's just a place you can fall if you jump wrong, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing there.
Cabbage? Or lettuce? Oh, I thought he was going to turn.
Darn it.
Okay.
Oh, at least that one's easy.
Yeah, this one should be easy to block. Or get rid of the icons at least.
Technically blocking, you're blocking it from using it.
Yeah. I think clear is probably the best word.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice and easy. Grab that. Open the ladder. Let's see. Let's check what's up here first.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I actually want to go in there first.
I think you can actually jump down from the top of there.
Possibly. Oh, I can't do anything in here yet anyway.
What could this be? Well, it's a mural or something.
It's something. I don't remember how I activate that, actually, but I'm sure it will come to me as I play through the game.
I would just say you activate it by playing through the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Who? A little bit of both.
Yes. Ah, it's an old man made of clouds.
Hmm.
Wait, I just realized. This guy is Santa.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's going ho ho ho.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
And he's providing gifts, technically.
Yeah, I suppose so. Wow, powering up the fabrics. I wonder if their magic powers actually get improved after this section, based on what the Elder Mist is saying.
Yeah, like light in the darkest of places and protection from the Flashmancer. I'm assuming that that's gonna be the main relevance of them.
Definitely light in the dark, because there are a few places where you do have to travel through basically pitch black rooms.
Yeah. Asking the real questions here.
Yeah. This is a really cool way to do this combat system, because obviously we've got the normal attacks, we've got the skills, we've got the combo attacks, but there's more.
But wait, there's more!
Yeah. Yes, even Garl will be able to do this. I don't know how. I don't actually know what element or type his attacks receive, but he can utilize this power still.
Clearly, he's the heart of the group.
Probably the first common folk to even be here, let alone to ask to join this kind of trial. Oh?
You bring it back. He's bringing sexy back?
I'll be honest, I don't really know specifically what that's referring to, because it's so early in the game and it's been so long since I played.
For a second, I thought you were talking about what I was saying.
No. Ah. So there's, like I said, there's more.
Mm-hmm.
They're immune to physical damage, and we can't use our regular spells. Now, did we get healed? We did not. Good to know.
No.
Alright, well, there's nothing we can do right away.
There is a camping spot right ahead, so...
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I wonder what those are about. That must be the live mana. Boost with ZR. And draw them in. And now when Zale attacks, it deals sun damage. Valere will obviously do lunar damage with hers, and like I said, I don't actually know what Garl does.
Wonder if the in-game help will mention it.
And you can also use these to improve the damage or healing of your skills, which is a great way to not overcap them, because for every regular attack, more of the orbs will drop on the field. And it will cap out at a certain point, I think enough for 3 charges. So you don't want to try to do a normal attack when there's already capped, like, the max amount on the field.
Oh, and I pretty much just proved my own thing of, we're RPG players, we don't read. Apparently, if they have an element.
Ah, okay. So Garl's does magic damage, but without a specific element, then. Let's see if I have anything I can cook. Roast sandwich. Alright, not bad, not bad.
Boring, but healthy.
Yep. I like how it actually shows the process of cooking, though. That's actually really neat.
It is, it is. I would actually try some of these foods.
Yeah, the roast sandwich looks great, actually.
Yeah.
Let's make another salad.
It's probably healthier than what I had for dinner last night.
Alright, and we'll go ahead and rest here.
I did boneless chicken thighs, rice, and bacon.
That's not too bad.
True. Although I did, of course, cook the chicken in the same pan as the bacon, so it got coated in that bacon grease.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that means more flavor. More bacon flavor.
Yeah. I mean, even that's probably better than what I had, because I had a cheeseburger.
Hey, I mean, a cheeseburger can actually be pretty healthy if you make it right.
Well, it was fast food, so...
Okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
Basic armor, and now we can put this adventurer's vest on Garl. And the preemptive strike will also spawn orbs, which is really great. However, if you attack with live mana like this, it does not spawn any orbs.
If it was McDonald's, it was probably healthy. Everyone knows that that's not beef.
Yep, so it still does magic damage.
Yeah.
It's just not of the solar or lunar variety.
Just not of the elemental type.
Let's see, I could go up that way, or I could go this way. Oh no, I can't go that way, that's above. Sometimes the maps are a little confusing with how things are overlaid.
Yeah.
That's actually in the air above us.
It's almost like platforming in 3D. You can never really tell.
Oh, I still can't use my magic attacks. Fortunately, it doesn't block me from using healing. That would be really bad. Wow.
I was like, is that it? That tickled.
Okay. Is there a reason to come up here?
Yeah, I think they're... Oh, yeah. You gotta flip the switch. The one that you flipped earlier. Because that'll put the platform back into the air, and then you climb up the ladder.
Oh, I see. Yep. Got it. Brain working. It probably took me quite a number of trips around on my first playthrough to get that.
It took me like a couple minutes to kind of like piece it together, because it's like, oh, that makes sense. Wait, that's clever.
Let's go ahead and do a normal attack so we spawn 2 sets of orbs. Alright.
And the puzzle has been solved.
I think that's the first third of the trial done.
Yep.
And they're going to give me the opportunity to heal. So I'm going to take it. Alright, second one. Let's go. Let's go left first. Nothing over here. Anything to the right? Nope.
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh man, I hate tests.
Well, attacking regenerates MP.
Yeah, on the bright side, at least these are easy.
I guess enemies spawn, or you just have to try again if you get it wrong.
That's a good question.
Solstice Elementary. Make sure we grab this. Mushroom scramble.
I definitely need to double check like the speedrun page, because I believe that there is like a glitch run, and I'm kind of curious, like, what the hell glitches exist for this game?
Oh, interesting. All right.
Especially for, like, to warrant its own category.
During the eclipse. That's actually... That one can probably trip a player up.
Mm-hmm.
If they weren't reading correctly earlier. Or don't remember correctly.
And plus, this is the only one that has 3 options, so you're probably going to be like, oh crap.
Yeah. But it's also like... You might remember it starts with an E, and you see the word equinox, and you're like, oh yeah, that's an important thing, and click it right away.
Yeah.
Or know that the word solstice is, really important, and so your mind immediately goes to that. So yeah, easy to be tripped up there.
For sure. Shiny.
Yeah, that's a bit of the perspective, because you can't really tell that one platform was below you to be able to jump down to it. It just looks like it's far away.
Yeah, it's the weird design structure of it. But at the same time, I like it.
Like, it kind of works, but at the same time, there's definitely a few cases where it's just a little bit off, It's never a case where you've got to, like, I don't think there's any time where you've got to do like a platforming puzzle on a time limit or anything like that. Or if there is, you don't have to worry about like enemies getting in the way. So it's not like a Crash Bandicoot situation or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where I want to drop? Or probably here. Yep. Ah, I see. Ah, now we go back up. It probably would be best to do the left and right trials first, because the middle one didn't have any enemies.
Yeah.
But you do get a chance to heal before it sends you into the obvious boss fight.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and save. Yes.
Obvious warning for boss fight.
Yep. And of course, because your live mana attacks are imbued with a certain element, they can be used to clear the icons for special attacks. And that's a big part of why it's so important to learn that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we have our very Chrono Trigger style boss with 2 targets here. You can break the sword, so let's do that.
And I believe you have to, because if you try to attack the main body, the sword will block it, and then counter.
Yeah, it'll counter attack. Which he will also counter attack if you use an area of effect.
Which, right now, we kind of have to use.
Or at least we have to attack the main body. Not right away. I could wait 2 turns. But I don't think I would destroy the sword in that time, so I'll just go ahead and break this. Oh, forgetting that I messed up, didn't I?
Yeah, you had to use a Moon Meringue, or Moonerang, because the live mana attack only will count for 1 stack of the element, which is silly.
I don't think it does 2, even if you draw in 2 orbs, either.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay. Alright, so let's hit the sword.
Oh, I just realized a way you probably could have done it, actually. If you use Garl to attack the sword, and then you use the live mana for the combo attack, you could have done it.
Oh, yeah, because it would imbue her attacks with two things. Okay, so I want to... heal Zale. Have a sandwich.
Sandwich.
Oh, he heals himself. Okay, that's not a big deal. I barely did any damage to him anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, I could have just ignored that. Oh, I am overcapping my live mana.
Yeah.
On the other hand, that was unnecessary because he was low enough health. Alright.
But now... Ooh, I know something that would be really good right now.
Make sure Valere's healed up. Boom, bam, boom. Let's go.
Spar read my mind. Oh, so I realized earlier, I said second boss was where I got the Moonerang achievement. It was actually this one, so third boss.
Nice!
Big damage.
Let's hit once to spawn some live mana. And then I think... Do I need to grab an orb to...
For like the combo?
Yeah.
If anything, I recommend doing it with Zale, because then both of them will regen MP, and then you could use Crescent Arc for the moon element to actually stop the heal completely. Or you could just do 2 attacks.
If I grab an orb with Zale, does that also add the moon element, though?
Yes.
Okay. So combo... No, it does not.
Oh, I thought it would. Damn.
It's okay, I have enough MP to use Moonerang again.
Okay, it still works out. That's all that matters.
Yep.
I thought it actually did, huh?
Nice. The sword is feeling better.
Aww.
That feels like a mistranslation, but this is the kind of game that I don't think would have that kind of mistranslation kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a funny thing that they added.
Maybe.
Because it does sound funny.
I mean, when you defeat it, it grays out and it does look sad.
Yeah. 2 orbs. Okay, not quite enough. Ah. Well then.
Ooh. Oh.
So I have to either let him heal or let him counterattack.
I'd say let him counter. You can always heal that back up.
Yeah.
Garl has a full MP, so you can always throw a Nourish out.
Oof. Alright.
Ooh, or you can use the Mending Light combo, actually.
Unfortunately, I don't think I have the one that does group healing anymore. So yeah, let's do Mending Light. There we are.
Perfect. You forgot the sword.
I sure did. That's okay.
I don't know if that's the boss's normal animation or if that's his weakened animation, but I want to say it's weakened.
I want to say that's the weakened animation, yeah.
It's the power of Sunny D.
Alright. Well, so much for the Elder Mist. It's gone now.
Sunny D's nuts for the win. I have no regrets on that one.
Uh-huh. It's funny to think about. They probably wouldn't have won if they didn't have Garl.
That's possible, yeah. And you know what? I actually want to say this. Garl is the Sora of the group.
Oh, you can go and find any items that you might have missed, I guess.
Because think about it. What happens at the end of Dream Drop Distance?
I'm not actually sure how that connects to Garl.
Riku completes the Mark of Mastery exam, but Sora failed. But
Right,
Sora doesn't care that he failed. He's happy that Riku succeeded.
Right, yeah. Okay, I get it.
And right there, it's like, you two are great Solstice Warriors. And Garl is like happy for them, not because he was there. Elder Miss is definitely me. When it's nighttime, I always say good morning.
Yes, this is very cool, and also concerning for multiple reasons.
I can imagine.
Yes, we can change the time of day. Don't worry about how this fucks with everyone else.
Dang, where's Zelda now?
Yes, there's a lot of things that you can go to, and a lot of things that you can just leave behind and ignore if you don't want to mess with them.
It could be because I'm still early on, but they make this mechanic be like it's some really big thing to like unlock new stuff, but I haven't seen it yet. But again, I'm still early on, so...
Yeah, a lot of the game is pretty linear. It opens up a lot later on that you have a lot more chances, much like Chrono Trigger, actually, to, you know, really search for things. To go out and find that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And I do like how the music also changes based on the time of day.
Oh, yeah. Now, the Elder Mist mentioned something about prophecies. So I wonder what that's about.
In due time, the 13 darknesses will face the 7 lights.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, make sure you've done everything you want to on this island before getting here.
I want to say I missed a couple of items, but I'm certain you can come back to get them. So.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's too long before you can come back.
So she's Moses.
Or Katara.
Also true. That one did make me audibly laugh when I saw it.
We actually haven't even reached the section of the game that the demo covers. That would actually be in our next session. Garl, no! We didn't get the name to come back!
I love how the traveling for that is just get yeeted.
Oh, back to the archives.
And then they died. The end.
Alright, well, I wonder where we're gonna land.
Well, the Elder said Sleeper Island.
I imagine if the giant's arm was like having an off day and we didn't quite make it. Axel is having an off day, stats halved.
You know what would have made this scene a little bit funnier?
Hmm.
One of them got sick.
Oh.
It was like, I think I'm gonna hurl. Don't ever let me ride one of those again.
Alright, let's see what's down here.
The Solstice Mage Ring.
Recover 1 MP when they time a block. I think I actually want to put that on Zale so he can heal more.
We like money.
We do like money.
Money.
Check if there was anything over here. Some wheat. And I think that was all. More wheat. Alright.
Simple enough.
Yep. Just gotta math my brain around to it.
Nobody said there be math. Poor Wanderer. He's also weak to a pot lid.
He's kind of weak to everything. I kind of wish, looking at it now, that if you had any live mana left on the field at the end of battle, you got like bonus XP that would give like a reason to avoid it in some cases. Or like if you didn't need to use it, then you'd get like a bonus. Like that would add just a teeny bit more strategy into, you know, how you either use it or don't use it.
Or even like just like post-battle extra healing or something.
Yeah, something like that. Those blue chests are specifically for the Rainbow Conches, I believe, which will be a long time before we can use those. I probably won't really... I might show that off on screen, some of those. I don't know. I don't remember how necessary that is. There is a sort of bad ending and a true ending, and I do want to get the true ending, of course. Huh. Okay, Ninja Lady with portals.
Dang, we really are Chrono Trigger around here.
Alright, I think this is actually going to be a pretty good place to stop for today. I'm going to set up camp.
Yeah, we can show off the camp screen now.
So you can talk to your party members. Well, Garl, we'll have our chance.
Later.
Yeah, for sure. But this is going to be the end of our first session of Sea of Stars. This has gone very well. Very excited to be getting to this. Thank you, Axel, for joining me. And thank you to everyone for watching. By the way, thank you to Nathan Belmont for your resub in the stream chat before we started. I forgot to mention that earlier. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. We will hopefully be back with more of this next Saturday, so I hope you all turn in for more Sea of Stars on the HFC livestream. Bye, everyone.
Bye.